Hello everybody, it's me, Wolf the what-ifer. Yeah, this is my first video with my voice, so yeah. If you hear me singing, it's because I'm listening to music. This is What If Todoroki Had Another Brother. His brother is my original character, so yeah. Let's start. At the age of 8, Shoto was 4 then. He and his brother went ice skating all alone. The ice was slowly cracking underneath Shoto's feet, so Sakaru, my original character, saved him by the cost of his own life. He was reborn as an ice or shadow dragon. It was extremely cold and snowing for 1 month. Natural disasters were coming every day, but it was so cold that everything was frozen. At the end of a tragic month, there was a creature, a giant dragon made of frozen bones. No flesh, no nothing. The sun was nowhere to be seen, and the creature had a shadow-like aura. Sorry about that, my brother came in. He's annoying sometimes, but as I was saying, when he was reborn and woke up, he was in a forest. Ryuko was walking in the forest and found him, so she took care of him, since they had similar quirks. But the one thing that she didn't know was that was no quirk of his. 1 year later, Shoto was looking outside at all the snow. It reminded him of his brother. Endeavor couldn't take it because Shoto never tried training because he was thinking of his brother. So Endeavor hired someone with a mind-controlling quirk. That person removed Shoto's memories of Sakaru. Sorry about that. Sorry about this, but I'll be right back because my dog. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. So, as Sakaru woke up in a weird place, he didn't know where he was. He saw a lady with blonde hair and sharp teeth. As a dragon, he was playful. He was really happy. Yeah. He kept laughing and laughing, so let's say since he's 8. Okay, so let's say that 4 years later, sorry about the time skips. Yeah, 4 years later, Shoto is now 6 and Sakaru is 12. So, yeah. Sakaru never went to school because everywhere around him it was extreme cold and it could kill anybody. That's why Ryuko had him wear clothes that wouldn't let cold pass it, but it was still extremely cold beside him. So Ryuko couldn't train him. So she asked, what's her name? Sorry, just trying to remember her name. Yeah, I won't remember her name, but let's say that Shoto's mother and Sakaru's mother, I don't remember her name. She came and she started training Sakaru how he can control his quirk better, because the ice is his quirk. Okay. And by the way, the dragon that you're seeing here is what Sakaru looks like. So, yeah. Sorry, just reading Discord messages. Okay, so by the way, I don't have this written down, so I'm just thinking of something on the way. Let's say that Shoto's mom trains not Izuku, trains Sakaru, and he now can, and 2 years later, Sakaru is 14, and Shoto is 10. So Shoto is going to middle school. Yeah. So Sakaru finally learns how to control his temperature, and he goes to school like a normal human being, and he's extremely smart for someone his age. I'd say that he's almost as smart as Nezu, and wow, I'm really bad at telling stories. God damn it. So, it's winter. It's winter. And it's Sakaru's birthday. Wow, I just changed the subject. No, let's go before that. It's Sakaru's first day at school. He goes to school like a normal human being, and Ryuko takes him to school, and Sakaru goes into class, and everyone's like, hi, what's your quirk? And like, yeah, what's your quirk? And like, wow, I wonder what his quirk is. And they keep like, or asking him, or just talking to one another about it. And Sakaru is like not the playful kid anymore. He's like an emo. Wait, I'll just show you what he looks like. Be right back. So yeah, this is technically what he looks like. By the way, this art is not mine because I do not want to make it right now. And yeah, credits to the artist. But yeah, this is technically what he looks like, and he's like that emo kid. So he just touches the wall and freezes it, and a couple body parts of everyone who's sitting beside the walls. And then he goes to sit in the back, and nobody sits beside him. So after school, he goes out and he sees two little bitches. No, I'm sorry. He sees an angry Pomeranian. Yeah, angry Pomeranian bitch, Bakuho, beating Izuku, the broccoli. Who would beat up our broccoli? Well, anyone. Anyway, so Bakugo is beating up Deku, and Sakaru is just like touches the floor and freezes Bakugo. walks up to them and says like, now. And then a Pomeranian like you shouldn't be beating someone so innocent. So you better fuck off before I punch your head off while you're frozen. Or I'll just leave you to die. In hypothermia, of course. Or maybe just throw in the woods and the wolves eat you alive. He melts the ice, and Bakugo says like, "You stupid extra. You're just as much of a weakling like Deku." And then Sakaru stares at Bakugo with a death stare. And like there's this dark aura all around him. And Bakugo just runs away. And Sakaru is like, "Are you okay?" And Deku says like, "Yeah, I'm fine, but you really shouldn't do that." So Sakaru says that, and he's like, "Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself first. Now, you better go." And he walks away into the woods, into the unknown. Yeah, no. Sociopath. Sorry, I'm just listening to music because I have nothing better to do. I'll just change it back to this one. So Izuku goes to the woods and he slowly turns into like not this dragon, but like technically this one, but a little bit smaller. Like there's not so much ice spikes. It's like smaller, but still quite big. Well, not gigantic. And it's more white. And he just walks around and like starts putting his head up, like if he's trying to make a charge, and he lets out a giant charge of ice cold, like dry ice cold. I can't talk. So as I was saying, he lets out a charge of plasma, which is as cold as dry ice. I've never touched dry ice, and I do not think I will ever do that, but yeah. Okay, so you... Sorry. Just listening to music that just goes perfectly to my life. Like, how can you miss someone you've never met? Because us weeps, we sim for characters that ain't real. And because of that, I don't think that I will ever love someone. Well, except if it's an e-boy, I guess. Someone from Japan. Yes, someone from Japan, perfect. But no, not yet. Yeah, no. Anyways, back to the story. So yeah, he lets out the charge of plasma because Shoto's mom taught him how to like control his temperature. And Izuku has like a differently built throat when he's in his demi-dragon form. He has like dragon horn. God damn it. He has like dragon horns, a dragon tail, and dragon wings when he's in his demi-dragon form, which is like half human, half dragon. And in that form, he has like a wider throat on the sides, and it goes a little bit forward on like almost the top and in the middle, and that's where he has like plasma, which he has to be in hot water to collect plasma to his throat. I do not know if that actually works, but don't ask me. And he can like regulate the temperature of that plasma, so it can either be extremely cold or boiling hot. So if he makes the plasma cold, it won't do anything to him because like he's a fucking ice dragon. But if he makes it boiling hot, then if he holds it too long in his throat, or he makes it extremely big, it can like make him mute for like permanently, because like he can get scars on his throat, like Dobby has scars, so like those kind of scars, I mean. So yeah, he shoots out the plasma, breaking down like 15 trees on its way. And then he flies off. He flies up. And I mean up, like, yeah, god damn it. I mean up like higher than the clouds are. Like, the sky is getting dark because he's like kind of slowly flying out of Earth. Then he turns around and flies down like a bullet. And then right beside the ground, he lets out all his plasma that's colder than dry ice, which is extremely cold. Wow. And he like makes these giant ice spikes, and the whole forest, like not the whole forest because that's like a giant forest, but like there's a giant circle of ice, and like that's in the beast's forest, and the wild pussycats like see that, and that's like really close to where Kota's hideout is, where he just like chills, and he sees that, and he's like kind of scared, and he sees like smoke coming out of them. So he goes to investigate because he's a shitty little. No, he's not a little shitty kid. No, he just like doesn't know what horror movies are. So he just doesn't know that people who investigate die. So he like goes there and he sees this giant dragon made of ice. Like this dragon, but a little smaller, yeah. Because like this dragon is as big as like this is his full power of the ice dragon, because he has another dragon form, but I'm not gonna be talking about that. And this form is as big as Mount Everest. So yeah, it's like way smaller. The dragon that Kota sees is as big as like an average house, I would say. A two-story house, let's say. So yeah. Stop. What the hell are you talking about? Okay, sorry. As I was saying, the dragon that Kota sees is as big as a two-story house. And the dragon is smoking, and it has scratches all over it. And like Kota walks over to the dragon, kind of scared, and The dragon looks at Kota and just like doesn't give a fuck about it. What Kota does, and Kota sees that there's bits of eyes that are missing from the dragon, so he like pours what he uses his quirk. Kota uses his quirk. Yeah, you heard that right. He quickly poured a little bit of water on where the ice was, and where the missing piece of ice was, and like that water turned into ice instantly. As just when God damn it! Exactly when the water hit the ice, and then the water. Oh, God damn it! Why do I always yawn when I'm talking about something? God damn it! So like the water freezes as soon as all the water hits the ice. Like all the scars are gone. Boom, they're gone normally. And the dragon stops. What the fuck? Stops? No, the dragon stops. The dragon stops smoking and slowly gets smaller, a little smaller. Like it's when the dragon is sitting, it's as big as a tiger. Not a tiger, just tiger, the wild pussycat. One of the wild pussycats, yeah, tiger. So, and that's when he's sitting. So the dragon stands up and walks over to Kota and sits down and licks Kota. Like they became friends, and the wild pussycats get there and see that Kota is with a dragon, and they get into fighting positions and get ready to fight Sakamu. Sakamu was? Wait, is it? Was Sakamu? Was Sakamu? I'll check. Be right back. What time? Be right back. Okay, I just checked. It's not Sakamu, it's Sakaru. So, like, the wild pussycats are ready to, like, attack Sakaru, but, like, he stands up and just, like, claws. Like, he impales his claws into the ground, and, like, there's this giant ice spike going, like, blitzing at the wild pussycats, and then a giant ice dome surrounds them. And yeah, wow, it's 23 minutes long. God damn it, this will take so long to upload. Well, anyway, I'll see you guys because I've got to stop this now. Bye.